The 100th edition of the Rose Bowl featured two of the best defenses in the country, christening the new year in style. A little over 95,000 in Pasadena for Stanford, Michigan State. Legendary announcer Vince Scully, the Grand Marshal for the game. Stanford on the board first, an easy first drive capped by Tyler Gaffney. He bounces off a Spartan, gets into the end zone from 16 yards out. 7-0 Cardinal. Up 10-7 when Spartans quarterback Connor Cook, under pressure, ill-advised pass, picked off by Palo Alto High's Kevin Anderson, comes up with the ball for the pick six. Stanford, though, only led 17-14 at the half, and that opened the door for Michigan State to come back. Part of 17 unanswered points. Cook to Tony Lippett for the touchdown. Stanford now down 24-17. Came down to the final minutes. Stanford with the ball and down 4. 3rd and 2. Stanford runs it with Gaffney, and he gets stuffed. So David Shaw takes his final timeout, and now with the game on the line, Stanford decides to run it again. This time Ryan Hewitt denied on the dive on 4th and 1. And that's your ball game. Michigan State with the upset. They win it 24-20.
We take pride in that. 4th and 1 is what we preach on. What we do is what Stanford football is all about. And you have to give it to Michigan State for stuffing that, because everybody in the building knew exactly what was coming. Something was, a run was coming up the middle.
You play the game to get to these opportunities and have these games. So to lose is incredibly difficult, and to win at the same time is exhilarating. Like, there's no greater high than achieving that kind of level as a team. We're happy with the way we played, but I mean it definitely hurts. It's not easy to lose.
Regardless of today's outcome, that's just the truth. That's a fact. When you talk about the best teams of the BCS era, you have to mention Stanford University. You have to. 4 straight BCS games. But all the credit today, Coach D'Antonio and his staff and his players. They played a great game. They slowed us down on offense. They made enough plays on their offensive side and beat us by 4 points.
Heart of Dallas Bowl. Good genes, good hands. Jerry Rice Jr. making his papa proud with a 13-yard TD catch for the Rebels, but the mean green was too much. 22 points in the 4th. Braylon Chancellor scoring twice. This 15-yard reverse capped the first bowl win for North Texas since 2002, beating UNLV 34-16. Gator Bowl in Jacksonville, Nebraska, Georgia. And from the shadow of his own end zone, Tommy Armstrong Jr. on 3rd and 14 gets the first down and more. Quincy Anyanwa on the receiving end of the longest play in school history, 99 yards. Go and take a bow, young man. Huskers held on to beat the Bulldogs 24-19. Packers coach Mike McCarthy grown used to the cold in Green Bay, and the thermostat will continue to drop during the rest of the week. The latest forecast for Sunday, a high of 3 degrees, 20% chance of snow. How do the players plan on keeping warm with a trip to the second round on the line?
Drink a lot of chicken noodle soup.
No, chicken noodle soup's pretty good. I can't argue with that one, but for me, I don't know, man. Just give me a W, and that'll take care of all the warmth I need.
Sharks forward Joe Pavelski, who is from Wisconsin, was named to Team USA for the Winter Olympic Games in Sochi. That'd be the second time Pavelski has represented the U.S. He won a silver medal 4 years ago in Vancouver. A record 105,491 at the Big House for the Winter Classic in Ann Arbor. Red Wings and Leafs, 2 of the original 6, and getting physical. 13 degrees, a wind chill of 0. Just an applicator wanted a drink of water, but the water turned to ice. Third period, it was applicator with the backhand in front of the net to tie it up at 2. It would go to a shootout. Tyler Bozak would strike, getting the game winner past Jimmy Howard. Leafs win it 3-2, and afterwards a nice show of sportsmanship, usually only seen in the playoffs, both teams shaking hands at center ice. One of 6 outdoor games this year. Next one will be later in the month, Dodger Stadium, the Kings and Sharks.
That just seems...
Rather, the Kings and Ducks.
Seems wrong. Just seems wrong.
Yeah, well, maybe one year, Levi Stadium, Sharks host.
Maybe. That would seem better. As opposed
very
to
interesting.
3 degrees in Green Bay and snow.
Yeah.
Oh, that just looks cold.
Even the chicken soup. It's going to freeze.
No, a lot of layers.
A lot of layers. All right, Dave, thanks.
All right, well, have a wonderful evening. We'll see you right back here at 11 o'clock.
News and weather updates always on KPIX.com.